Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Amberlynn Reid's channel was recently demonetized and every single video on her page disappeared overnight. The only thing left is a live stream where she tries to explain what happened. Today, we're going to be taking a closer look at that live stream and break down what's actually going on. If you're new to the Amberverse, Amberlynn Reid is a YouTuber who's been uploading to the platform for over a decade. She originally positioned herself as a weight loss creator, but after years of backtracking, constant reversals, and personal drama, the audience shifted. People weren't watching for progress anymore, they were watching for the spectacle. Over time, the Amberverse became its own ecosystem, fueled by daily chaos, contradictions, and people tuning in just to see what would unfold next. So why was Amberlynn Reid demonetized, and why was her entire channel wiped clean? Stick around to find out. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache. This is super long, so I'm gonna cut out a lot of the dead space to make it a lot more interesting for you guys. Only I will have to suffer through the entire length. Okay. I'm gonna cut out all the dead air in just a second. 25 seconds into the stream, hasn't said a word. They used to pay you for this. What the heck? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Can you guys hear me?
All right, 45 seconds, and she says her first word in the live stream. Yes, I hear you, Amber. Let's go. Tell us what happened.
One of you can hear me.
Tell us. Dude. I'm going to cut out all the parts where she's just sitting there saying nothing, but just so you guys know, we're about a minute into this, and she said like a couple words and just stared at the screen. So, is this how all of her live streams started off? I thought we had to actually say stuff. I've been saying stuff during mine. I'm an amateur.
Okay.
By the way, be sure to tune into those. They're the best. They are the best. Also, follow me on Instagram and every other platform.
Hi, guys. Oh my god. Has it always been like this? To where it's at and then like the username, it's not like your actual name? How crazy.
Okay, she's discovering new features on YouTube in real time. They switched to that @ username thing like a couple years back.
Someone said 6'7". Oh god. I can't with that.
Yeah, I can't with these kids and their 6'7" jokes either.
I'm just waiting for more people to come in. How are you guys doing though?
I'm
feeling a little nervous. I'm feeling a little nervous. I really don't want to cry in this live stream, but you know what? I might.
I don't want to cry right now either. I probably won't. I don't want to cry right now either, Amber. It's taking everything to hold it back. Nah, I'm just kidding. I cry left and right. I'm always breaking down. It doesn't take much, you know what I mean?
I've been having people tell me, like, you know, be transparent. Baby! Be transparent. And, sorry, hold on. I have a cat who likes to play with my earrings, which is fine and dandy. They're broke. That's why I'm not wearing them, by the way. So, it's hard for me to be transparent.
For me.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. What do you mean it's hard for you to be transparent on YouTube? Are you insinuating that you've been less than truthful in the past?
That's been very obvious for me for a very long time. That immediately when I turn on a camera or I go live stream or whatever it may be, I kind of like turn into this robotic version of myself. And it comes natural. Genuinely, it comes natural.
Okay, so as soon as the camera turns on, you become a whole different person that is not an accurate representation of who you really are, okay?
I instantly know exactly like, it's not even that I know exactly, it's just my body knows exactly how to act because I have such a wall up.
You're bad?
I have such a wall up. Say you have a friendship, say you are in a relationship, say you are, it's a cousin, it's an uncle, it doesn't matter. There's a coworker. There's someone in your life that used to bring you joy. But then every time you were around them, they would nitpick the way you spoke, what you looked like. You weren't crying enough, you were crying too much. You weren't eating enough, you're eating too much. You're not supposed to be doing that. Actually, every traumatic thing that you tell me is actually a lie. Oh, you're fat. Oh, you're gross. Oh, you don't shower. Oh, eventually, the way you are around them is not going to be how you once were. I've had a lot of...
Okay, so you're saying that people have given you such a hard time on YouTube that you started to become somebody else in your videos.
People say that I'm not the same person I was when I first started YouTube, and that's the truth. I can handle a lot. I can handle a lot. A lot of people are like, Amberlynn, you wouldn't be able to join the LCU because all the hate you get. I would get less hate there than I would here. I know I have support. I know there are people who genuinely care, who genuinely like me, who genuinely see me for who I am. I know that.
So a lot of people are wondering why Amberlynn got demonetized. The word on the street is that she was demonetized for the mukbangs and talking about her problems around eating. She filed an appeal to get her monetization back and it was rejected. Apparently, she decided to wipe out her entire catalog of videos. According to her, she's the one who deleted everything on her channel. I don't know if she's going to try to reapply for monetization after making videos that don't break the terms of service. I'm not sure. There's even a Reddit thread claiming that a couple other channels got demonetized, but when I looked into it closer, they weren't. Some people were claiming that Glitter and Lasers got demonetized. There are various websites you can go onto to check YouTube monetization for certain channels, but they are often inaccurate. All over the forums that are about Amberlynn, people are talking about other people also being demonetized.
But reaction channels have created an environment, a safe space, a community to literally breed and feed off of hating me.
Yeah, some of those channels are really, really, really bad. They're super mean. They dig at her super hard and personally and all kinds of stuff like that. Although some of them also just cover the drama in her life, right? Like, oh, she didn't take the cat to the vet, or she didn't do this thing that she said, and various stuff like that. Some of them cover stuff like that, and then some of them are total jerks.
And this has led to a lot of bad things in my life. A lot.
Honestly, people have been going after Amber crazy for years. And I'm not talking about the channels that are just like, she didn't take her cat to the vet. What the heck? Like, I'm talking about the channels that dig in on her so hard and so personally, and they're so mean. There are quite a few of those. However, if you're demonetized, they no longer have a career doing that either. So that's the one positive thing, right? Although people are going back into the archives and finding older videos of Amberlynn to make videos about now, so.
Genuinely. And I have gotten through it. Every single time. I was able to get through it.
Well, it helps when you're being paid, right? Like, you have members on your channel that became members just so they can make fun of you or dunk on you during your live streams or whatever, which is messed up, but they were paying you, so.
I always told myself that no matter what happens, I can get through it. And I was right. And I was right. I always did. I put myself through all of this because it was my job. It was my passion. I love YouTube. I love making content. I love talking to you guys. I love talking. I don't know if it's, I just like to hear myself talk. I don't know what it is. Like, why is anyone on YouTube? We enjoy this type of job. We enjoy talking about ourselves, whether it's narcissistic or whatever it may be.
Yeah, I think that's what that is. When you specifically enjoy talking about yourself, perhaps. I'm a dude that can talk a lot about many different topics, but you don't often hear me talk about myself. Occasionally I reference myself to get my point across or whatever, but.
Or maybe it's just the little girl inside of me. No one ever listened to me as a kid, as a teenager. And then finally thousands of people wanted to listen to me.
Yeah, but most of them were tuning in to dunk on you or to revel in the drama that surrounds your life. Is it narcissism when we don't even care why people are listening to us? We're just happy that they're listening?
Like, whatever your reason is for watching me, you've watched me. And I've been on YouTube for 13 years. 13.
That's a long time, man.
And I have had some major ebbs and flows on YouTube.
Did they demonetize a bunch of your videos before this? Like, kind of giving you a little bit of a clue about what was coming, or that they were no longer allowing this type of content?
For sure.
Did you get any sort of warning?
And I've tried my very hardest to share my journey, but do it the right way. I have not uploaded an actual video in like half of a year. I've done just live streams.
Man, that's a sweet gig. No video editing. I truly admire what you were able to do. I wish more people would tune into my live stream so I don't have to do all this dang editing.
I have not talked about eating. I have not really talked about my weight. I have not done anything like that. That's what my channel was for the longest time, though.
Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Okay, so like she said, she's just been doing live streams for like the past year, and she hasn't talked about any of the topics that you're not supposed to talk about. So this must just be based on all of her older videos that were still public. YouTube will retroactively enforce its rules. If there are new rules put into place today, and you have videos from the past that violate this new rule, they will be removed or demonetized or whatever the case is there. Some of them were her talking about having trouble around eating and stuff like that, controversial stuff. But a lot of the other stuff was just mukbangs as far as I know. So I'm not sure if there's a new no mukbang policy.
It was genuinely all of that type of stuff. But that was years ago.
Were those videos still public?
Mukbang? Who is she?
Mukbang? I've always found it very bizarre when people pronounce it that way. That's probably the correct way, but it just still sounds strange. Mukbang? I call it a mukbang. What y'all talking about?
I haven't filmed one of those since I was with Feline. And then I got mass reported hard. Like it was crazy.
That's interesting. So after all of these years of you uploading content to YouTube, people got together and finally decided to mass report you.
I'm confused. I'm confused about, say you're driving, right? And you're driving on a road that goes 60 miles per hour.
The road goes 60 miles per hour. Okay. So I need to go at least 60 to keep up with the road then. I've dealt with these type of math problems before. This is about to get complicated.
And then they realize, actually, no, I think this road should be 45. So you're going down it, 45. And then a cop pulls you over. And they're like, last month you were going 60 down this, so I'm going to give you a ticket. And you're like, but wait a minute. I was allowed to then, though.
Yes, YouTube does retroactively enforce their new rules. If new rules come out and your older videos violate them, they will remove them, demonetize them, etc. It does suck, but you have to see it from their perspective. These videos are still public. I know that we just changed this rule today, but your older videos are in violation of this new rule. It would be weird if mukbangs were no longer allowed today, but you could go watch a bunch of old videos of people doing mukbang. You know what I mean? Like, I get where they're coming from. And no, that's not just me kissing YouTube's ass because, oh my God, I need to... Please.
Like I was allowed to. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it genuinely feels like to me. I'm being punished for things that I posted years ago.
Could you just unlist those videos or private them or delete them or whatever? And did you really go through and delete all of your back catalog, or did YouTube do that?
And that's okay. I am going to obviously gracefully accept YouTube's decision. But I've been on here for 13 years. This has been my job for 13 years.
This is a very long video, so we're actually going to jump into some clips where she's saying very specific, interesting things. Like in this next one, she's going to talk about how she has no savings and spent all of her money on Legos.
Oh yeah, I was really bad with money. I grew up with nothing, so it's like the psychological weird thing that your mind does. You're going to go one of two ways when you grow up with nothing. You're either going to be super like, oh my God, I have to watch my money in case it all goes away. Or you're going to be my extreme that I did is I need all the stuffs in case my money goes away.
I need all the stuffs in case my money goes away. Okay, so you grew up poor, therefore you have to spend all your money on dumb stuff like Legos because the money might go away. Okay, but spending all of our money on dumb stuff like Legos also makes the money go away, right? How many Lego sets are you buying? Jesus Christ. I got a couple Lego sets myself. I know they're pretty damn expensive, but how many Lego sets are there? Even if you bought them all, I don't think that accounts for all of the YouTube money she's been making. She's been doing pretty decently, actually. That's a lot of Legos, baby. How much is that Lego Death Star? Damn.
I don't know why I was like that. It's like...
Well, it's pretty weird to be looking to your childhood and blaming it for how you spend money today. It's weird to say, I was poor as a kid, so now I have to spend all my money on Legos because I'm afraid I won't have any money to spend on Legos. Forget the fact that now I don't have any money because I spent it all on Legos. That's a lot of Legos, baby.
I just would spend money all the time. Some people are bad with money. I mean, one thing for sure is my bills were always paid on time. I've never been I've never been the type to not be responsible in that way. But it's like my free money, my money that was just chilling. Spend. Like, my hobbies are expensive.
Legos.
Like Lego and this and that. And...
Okay. I don't know if Lego accounts for all of that. I'm more interested in this and that you were spending your money on. Okay, so she says she spent all of her money on Legos and this and that. I don't know what this and that is. A lot of people have speculated that DoorDash has been a source of a lot of her money draw.
I am now a single girly, that's just me. So when I was spending $3,000 on takeout, so I was also spending money on takeout for them. So now it's like cut in half. So now, yeah, I probably spend over $1,000 on takeout a month. I do, but no. I haven't spent $3,000 a month on takeout in years.
I'm leaving YouTube. It's not my job anymore. I'll come on here randomly. Because there are so many people. I personally, for me, can't imagine roles being reversed. There's a YouTuber I've watched for years and years and years, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, bye, deuces. That would be really depressing for me.
For me.
And I'm not saying I'm anything amazing. Like, I'm not saying I'm anything amazing, but there are people who... Sorry about my scratches, you guys.
You been picking?
But there are people who do like watching me, and I don't know, but there's no Vlogmas, there's no this or that, there's no, you know, it's, I have to put my energy into a different job. I don't know what that looks like for me right now.
For me? Well, I heard that she had like a typing job or something. This person says, what about her super real job at the typing factory? Everybody keeps referencing that. She must have said she would work at a typing factory or typing or something.
I bought a $1,300 camera, you guys.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be selling that. I'm gonna be selling my choosies. I'm gonna be selling Legos.
Hopefully those Legos have a good resale value. Since they're so damn expensive.
I'm gonna be selling my books. I'm gonna be selling whatever I can sell to help me in this time. But I'm currently...
Alright, so she's having a sale of all of her Legos, her choosies, I don't know what that is, as well as various other things.
Applying for jobs. I am currently finding other routes of income. YouTube has been great. It has been hard. Ropes. Hi, baby. You're so sweet. I haven't brushed my hair since this happened. I have been down in a funk. I have been so scared. And then last night, when I got denied Oh, when I got denied last night, you guys.
She's talking about her appeal, I believe. She got removed from the partner program, got demonetized, and then she filed an appeal because you can do that, and apparently they rejected it. I believe in 90 days, she can apply to the YouTube partner program again.
I didn't cry. I was so shocked. Genuinely, truly so shocked. I would have loved a chance to fix it first, but that's just not the way it goes.
I guess they didn't give you an opportunity to just delete the videos or certain videos be demonetized. They determined that there were just way too many problematic videos and demonetized the entire channel.
What are you doing, Rome's? And it's like, it's really hard because it's the holidays, and I wanted it special for my grandma. I wanted it special for my mom because that's the type of person I am.
Alright, so that's the update on the Amberlynn Reid situation. Her entire channel got demonetized. From what I've heard, she's the one that actually removed all of her videos, although I am not sure. From what I gather, her channel was demonetized because of the mukbangs and her discussions around problematic types of eating. I'm not sure if she'll be able to rejoin the partner program in 90 days now that all of that content is off of her channel. Maybe she'll just be doing live streams like she's been doing for the past year. I don't know if they're just going to be demonetizing mukbangs in general. I don't wish anything bad to Amber at all. Hopefully she does find something else to do, or she can return to YouTube in 90 days and start her channel fresh without all that controversial stuff on it. But what do you think? Leave a comment below. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of